Donny Cates does whatever he want to do.
I mean, he earned it.
So he's at the point where he's like, I want to do this, and they're like, cool, you do that.
Yeah, go ahead.
So Thor #1, I feel bad because I haven't finished King Thor.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of jumped into this, and I was like, oh, I feel bad. But we are in a new era of Thor. Jason Aaron's 7 to 8 year run is over.
Yeah.
And what a run. That was nuts. But we are now in a time where Thor is king. Yep. He doesn't really want to be king.
King Thor.
If you've been this run kind of cements that you have to read everything Donny Cates does. Because I only read Silver Surfer. I was going to read Silver Surfer Black anyway. But there's an editor's note in here because they bring up the Black Winter or the Darkest Winter, whatever it's called.
Yep.
Winter is coming, and it's like read Silver Surfer Black, and I was like, oh, okay. So I was gonna do it, but I don't know when I was gonna do it. And I read it, and I was like, wow, you have to read literally everything now. Okay.
Yeah, I mean it's a good thing to do that. Because...
Oh yeah, everyone's always going on about continuity in comics. It's like, oh, you got to match up, and then when you do it, you're like, oh, got to do it now.
Well, the one thing I loved about the series so far, as of #1, but it kind of explains why the suit is so crazy looking.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say it actually made me like the suit and the look. Because it's not like a case of hey, we're getting rid of everything Jason Aaron done. The eye's gone, the arm's gone.
Yeah.
No, it's like. No, we're not doing that.
This is the next step.
Here's a reason why.
Yeah.
He's the Herald of Galactus. Spoilers.
Yeah.
That's wild. No,
it makes him OP before even.
I was going to say he was OP as it was.
Yeah. I mean, I love just what he did between Galactus and Thor, King Thor, I should say. Just the whole he had to how he killed him. I mean, spoiler.
Yeah, but what Donny Cates has been doing is this Darkest Winter it's what killed the universe before where Galactus came from, and Galactus has met this thing once again in this version. Once was before in when it killed the universe he came from, and now once here. So it is twice. It's just then now. So he survived it. He's lost an arm.
Yeah.
I don't know how Silver Surfer's looking at Galactus and being like, "Hey, yeah, you're the only thing that can stop this. You've seen it twice and lived." And it's like he's missing an arm.
An arm, yeah.
How can he survive? Just because he ran away, don't mean he can stop it.
Yeah. No. He basically got he basically retreated, and that's the only way he lived. And that's not defeating anything. That's just barely escaping with your life,
But stuff's about to happen when Galactus is armless, and it's just oh no.
I just love and then I love the conversations with all the other former Heralds.
Yeah, you kind of in hindsight, looking back, it's well, why would he get the Heralds? It's obviously because it's Galactus, but it's I suppose you get them all together in one place and then make him one. Yeah, it makes sense.
And then you got your future Ghost Rider sitting there, and
your cosmic Ghost Rider, which of course is going to be the new Deadpool for all considered.
I loved everything about this.
I'll say it was a really well written first issue, and Donny Cates seems to have nailed first issues. Nick Klein's artwork in this is fantastic.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah,
he looks so he's no Russell Dortman. We've been spoiled with Dortman for the last 8 years on Thor, and also Asad Rivik on Thor as well. But Nick Klein nails Thor, especially with how Thor looks. He looked like the whole cosmic-y suit with the ring and the hair. It
the
looks
hair,
fantastic.
It's
gonna take some getting used to. I like it more now. It's got a legitimate reason behind it. But it's just
I was gonna say, I'm happy that there's a reason why it's like that versus just we're gonna change it up just to change up.
So I always assumed there was gonna be a reason because you have to have a reason for something like that.
Yeah,
but it's a reason I wholeheartedly accept because
it's a good reason.
Okay, it makes sense, and they wasted no time. It's just boom, there. Done.
Yeah, and I would have thought I'd never say this, but poor Galactus. I mean, guy he's getting messed up on
I mean, Galactus is kind of sympathetic, really.
Yeah, I mean, like even just getting a snippet of like the second issue of seeing what happens to him.
Oh, well, I haven't seen the preview.
I thought that was on the back of the.
Oh, was it? Oh, I didn't. I don't think I saw it actually. I might look at it later on.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it gives you like what there's like the battle between Thor and him. It just shows like a panel.
All right, that's cool. That's cool.
I mean, and like you kind of feel bad for Galactus seeing that he's like.
I mean, he's going up against like a power cosmic Thor with one arm. Like,
Yeah.
But then again, if he's eating those 5 planets that Noran's been hiding for this entire, how he's been hiding those planets, God knows. Yeah. But it'll be interesting to see what this next level of Galactus will be after those.
Yeah, I just hope it has like a huge gun.
we just go back to Thanos wins.
Yeah, I always love that image, man.
Didn't Donny Cates bring Thanos back in Silver Surfer Black, or he brought it back somewhere?
I think so.
I know it's in these Guardians right at the end of that, because obviously there was the whole Universal Church of Truth. They're coming back to try and stop something with Drax's. And what they're trying to stop is Thanos, and it's the old white beard
Thanos. Yeah,
it's just like, oh, he's coming back somehow.
So, do you think, like, has this character the head? I forgot what it's called. Winter's Night.
Blackest Night. This is something he's made up.
I was gonna say, like, have we seen this before?
I say Blackest Night. That's DC's Blackest Winter.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Something like that. It's some emo goth crap that Donny Cates does, because Donny Cates is an emo goth.
Yeah. I would say if it wasn't Donny Cates involved, I'd be like, it all sounds really cool, and then like the execution kind of like peters out with any other person. But like, I kind of give it to Cates, because like he's earned it, man. Like,
so Cates is very, very consistent.
Yeah, I'm all in with him, and like. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this run. I think it's been funny to see like characters like Thor have a really strong runs lately. Like,
I was gonna say, this entire decade has been so good to Thor.
Comic Thor and movie Thor, but like the comic Thor has especially been really good, because like that character is so easy to be, so cheesy and like.
And also really boring.
Boring,
since like Simonson's Thor, like what's he done?
Not much. He's wearing midriff and like lots of spikes.
God.
but
he's back to spikes now. He's got spikes in his knees.
But it looks really cool. It looks metal, man. But yeah, it's been a really strong decade for the character. Especially the big 3 characters in Marvel, like Iron Man, Captain.
Oh yeah, they've really reinvented their Trinity, and they're like, no, Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, they are the core 3.
Yeah, and they've consistently kept them pretty good. There's been a kind of missteps in Captain America, but like, at least in my opinion, but like.
See, I would say the only misstep was Iron Man.
You think, what was it, the AI or?
Bendis' run, yeah.
Bendis, yeah. I right.
really like Spencer's Cap run from start to finish. Yeah, I don't think he put a single foot wrong in that. But
a couple of things for me, but not like huge, like crazy. It wasn't like a crazy thing where I'm like, this is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. But like, I guess you're right with the Bendis Iron Man stuff, but it's still been readable. It just wasn't like.
I enjoyed parts of it. I didn't like how it was like. It seemed to only exist to get him out of there. The big 3 had very much a legacy decade. We had Sam with Cap, or Sam being Cap with Steve, and then Thor, you had Jane.
Yeah.
Whereas Tony's was like, let's just kill Tony off with AI and bring him Riri. Like, it was the least natural of all of them.
And it's been kind of all over the place too. Like, it wasn't like very consistent, but it wasn't like really bad where I'm like, it just, I can't read this, It just wasn't great.
And Marquez had a really cool armor for Tony. I'll say that much.
Yeah.
The model Prime was like, why would he not have a Prime all shifting model that can do whatever? Like,
yeah.
That's like the ultimate end game. But hey ho.
But back to Thor though, I think this has been like you said, very kind decade to that character. It's literally been like some of the best. Like I would put that in, God knows, Venom, the first arc with Venom, like some of the best reads I've read.
What, this decade?
Yeah,
last decade.
Last decade.
I don't know. A part of me is like, I can't put Venom up top. I just can't. It's just Venom right out there. But on the other hand, it's like, I did really enjoy Venom. Because it was such a surprise. I think it's like, it'd be up there.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay. It elevated the character a little bit more.
Oh yeah, I agree, absolutely.
Like, because before the character was kind of a one note, like, character, but like it's still one note character, but it kind of filled in gave Eddie Brock and the character a little
I have to say that at this point, Venom kind of feels like something Cates has to do because he just wants to write Null.
Yeah,
it's like here's Null in Silver Surfer Black, here's Null in this, here's Null in that. It's just kind of like, oh, I got to write Venom to get to Null. All right.
But then also, like, correct me if I'm wrong, isn't Null going to be involved in this upcoming event in some way? Or it might.
What, in Empire?
Yeah, Empire.
He was in Incoming.
Yeah.
Because obviously something big is bound to happen with Null.
Yeah.
And, the way Absolute Carnage ended, where it's like, oh yeah, he's awake. It's like, oh yeah, great. I assume there's going to be like a second Venom event from Cates. That's dealing with Null, because why would you not make money on that?
Yeah. You're like kind of maybe missing a lot of money on leaving a lot of money on the table if you didn't like capitalize on that.
Also, I can imagine Null playing a part in Thor.
Mm-hmm. He's like a cosmic character.
Cates kind of did go, I'm just going to insert Null into the Thor lore right here, and that's the Necro Sword. So thanks, Jason, for being my friend. I'm just going to hijack your Thor run slightly. But,
and he was in Silver Surfer Black too. So
he was the whole entire catalyst for it, wasn't he?
I kind of think that they're trying to build up that character as like a universal threat to like maybe I don't know.
Absolutely, yeah.
But like, oh man, yeah,
it's Cates' version of Thanos. I think is what it is.
Yeah, and it's like, I think it's for what it is. I get it, and then I like it. But there's another part of me that says it's just a symbiote thing, and like
a symbiote.
Yeah, symbiote. I can never say that word.
Or ever since Venom came out, people raged about how they pronounce symbiote. I can't remember how I pronounced it, and what's the correct
I'll just call it the liquid goo.
The gooey thing.
The gooey thing, Yeah, I mean, I'm just like, basically, I'm just happy to see like Thor get like this kind of resurgence, because like that character could definitely be very good in the right hands, and like I think Jason Aaron is like one of the.
It's just Case has got a lot of. He's got a hell of a lot to live up to, because that Jason Aaron one it's going to be a hard thing to match, let alone top. But at the same time, I think if he goes out with the idea to top it, he'll never do it. And if I read it in the sense that he's got to top it, he never will. So do him a service, not a disservice. But it was a really strong first issue, so no complaints from me.
Yeah, 0 for me.
So and that's all we read this week.
We're bad comic people too.
Hopefully it's fine. It's the holidays, people are like, if you spend your holidays reading every single book,
you're probably gonna be divorced or broken up by the time the year starts.
Probably homeless and broke as well.
That's true. It's true.
Marvel was like, here's everything on Christmas.
We're just drop it.
Thanks.
I don't have a pull list or anything like that, but I feel so bad for people that have pull lists around this time, because that's. Yeah.
But then you get people like the whales that just consume everything. It's like, you get no sympathy from me.
That's a choice.
Well, the reason why we have to suffer events, like,
because you keep buying them.
So I don't even read them or like them. I just have to have them. So okay.
So, what do you think this is going? Just one more question.
Oh well, this one I can't tell you where Case is taking something from the first issue. No, I
think...
reckon a part of me wants to say he's gonna take the Darkest Winter and make it into something like a Mjolnir.
Yeah.
Just because Jason Aaron did that with the Worldstorm or whatever it was. Like I can see him doing something like that.
Do you think this is going to
sound very Casey and like it's a power up for something? But I mean,
maybe
Loki will get the scepter or something and become that. But...
Do you think it's going to end in like with this this chapter end with like it being a like leading into like a big like cosmic,
I can see, yeah. I
kind of hope that
maybe not like a big one, but kind of what did it recently? There's like a little mini crossover event thing that was last year.
Scourge?
Not Scourge. It was towards the beginning of last year. I can't remember what it was, but like it was like a little mini event. I was like, you know what, this is cool. I want to say Iron Man did it, but I can't remember. It was something like that. I can see it doing something like that. Being like, hey, we're gonna need more people. Let's just get more here. So yeah, that's all we have. So we'll catch you all again on Friday because maybe there's TV stuff. I'm not entirely sure. So
yeah. Yep.
Bye.